Coach, the team will hold a moment of silence today for Richie Adebayo. Did you have any memories of him and the impact he had on this organization?
Well, you know the impact he had on this organization, and you know my heart and our condolences go out to his family. We were never able to cross paths, but you know I know his son Adam. We text back and forth the other day, and just what he's meant to this organization, what he's meant to the game, just his spirit, his energy, his knowledge of the game, so many things that he's just continued to represent, you know, before decades in the game.
You know, turning to basketball, we've seen your team, you know, do a better job of moving the ball recently. With Paolo and the attention he's commanding and spraying out from the paint, how impactful has he been with his unselfishness and willing to do that?
You can't say enough about him and his ability to create for others. The draw he's had in every night, guys coming at him. We just got done watching film in there with the team, just 3 guys coming at him each time he touches the basketball, swarming the defense loaded, and he's making the right play, trying to find the right read. Guys are finding the right spaces on the floor to get to, so they're able to knock those feet set threes down.
Jamahl, when you've talked about rotations and lineups in games, you mentioned the feel of the game, but what needs to happen for Jace to see the floor more consistently?
Yeah, I think that's just going to come over time. I think that's a big portion of it. You know, you saw some time, you know, there was a moment in the Philly game. There was a moment in the, you know, a couple times on a back-to-back. Those will be moments for him to get in the game. And it's just going to continue. He stays ready, continues to work, and that's what it's going to have to continue to look like for somebody, you know, stepping in for their first year.
Early in the season, we talked a lot about kind of just trusting the process and having faith in what you guys are doing. But how important is a result like Friday night to kind of give proof to what you guys are working on and what it can look like?
You know, I like to think that we just stay with the process regardless of that result. You know, we don't want to go with the highs and the lows. I think the process is, did we do the right things? And the numbers may say it at times, and sometimes it doesn't. But I think if we can continue to focus on making the right play, the open man gets the basketball, am I in the right spot? We watched film just a moment ago as a staff, and then with the team, understanding that things happen because guys were in the right spot, because they understood how we had to push the pace, the stops that we need to get in order to get out and run and convert on the other end. When they put 2 people in the basketball, are we making the right play? Those are all process pieces. And now if that shot goes in or not, you know, you just have to look at, was it the right process? And that's what we're continuing to do.
I saw Noah play some, get in the games there on that road trip, and his minutes have been up and down, fluctuated some, but just what have you liked about the minutes that you have seen from him?
I mean, he possesses a toughness, being able to guard multiple positions. Offensively, just versatile as well, being able to push it, attack downhill, you know, stepping into a shot with confidence, but just his ability to guard multiple positions is a big key for him.
You talked a little bit about Paolo getting so much attention at the paint and also just trying to increase pace and whatnot. What is the idea possibly of playing Paolo maybe at the 5 and getting maybe a different shooter out there? Have there been conversations along those lines, and how would that look in your opinion?
No, as coaches, we don't discuss anything like that. We don't go over all options. Yeah, there's been that thought, especially with a small team as in Boston, that could be a possibility as well, to free him up in some ways where the double teams can't come and you put shooting all around him. Those are always options. Those are always things to put on the table. Thank you. Appreciate it.